I'm still in Big Bend National Park. I'm in Chisos Basin. I just got a backcountry camping permit for a couple nights. A campsite called Robber's Roost. So I'm going remote and gonna just chill and see what else this place has to offer, but my experience so far in Big Bend has been profound. Whoa, what the heck is that? That thing's huge. That road that I just showed you is Black Gap Road in Big Bend National Park, and it is marked high clearance 4x4 only and not maintained. I started driving down there and it looks like it descends into a valley. So I turned around today because I'm right in the middle of an approaching storm, and I'm going to err on the side of caution as opposed to, you know, dying in a flash flood. So, Black Gap for another day, but I'm definitely going to hit it. This is the first time I've been on a primitive road with the new tires, and I'm digging them. Alright, set up camp for the night at Robber's Roost. It's really remote out here. Sky cleared up. Hoping to see some stars, see some space. I might try my hand at star photography or space photography, whatever it's called. Saw this bottle of wine at the grocery store. Figured it was all too fitting for my mobile lifestyle. Every day is a blank canvas. Draw on it what you wish. Little Monday morning look at my workflow. I often take hundreds of pictures a day and video. So I have a 3 terabyte hard drive Toshiba that I got from Newegg before the trip, and most of my content lives on there. Clearing memory cards, importing to Lightroom, charging. I don't have an inverter on the house battery, so I'm using the factory inverter down there that comes with the Jeep. It's great for the laptop, plenty of power, but it is on the crank battery, so I just have to be sensible about it so I don't get stranded. I do have this, but it's complete rubbish. It does not like the laptop at all, and despite the 300 watt rating. I need to stop being a cheapskate when it comes to inverters. So quicksand is a thing, because I hop down from there and that is not hard. not a hard surface. I mean, I've got my Garmin inReach with me. I'm recording tracks, GPS, water. I'm watching the ground very closely for things that I don't want to step on. Because I'm from Pennsylvania, and most of the wilderness in Pennsylvania won't kill you. I crave pizza so bad. The road less traveled is well worth exploring, but sometimes you just need pizza. I don't care about water. Nice deep dish with sausage, pepperoni. All right, let's try Black Gap again now that the weather is much better than it was yesterday. Some of these washes you have to cross, it's hard to tell where the trail even is because of the flooding. I think it's safe to say it was a good call not to drive down here yesterday. All right, things went sideways, so I have to bail. Got myself into some really slippery mud, and it bunched up on the tires, and it's just shifting me with the terrain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pile some rocks in there to shift myself away or over that big rock that's blocking me from going straight backward. And I'm going to take the shovel and dig that mounds that I made out so I can roll backward freely. As soon as stuff like this happens, especially in mud, you just stop, because the harder you try to go forward, the more stuck you're gonna get. So stop, turn off the vehicle, assess the situation, and just work toward reversing course. Thank you, Matt. Good to go. Getting unstuck only took about an hour of my time. Now, having experienced that, it's time to just turn around and go back to camp. This trail is unsuitable for solo travel. It was effortless up until this point, and this really sticky pancake batter mud just kind of jumped out at me. Did not expect to get hung up. But be prepared to get dirty and always have a backup plan. Alright, after getting stuck in the mud on Black Gap Trail, which is a fairly technical trail, I thought, alright, I'm going to mellow out. I'm going to drive down to the hot springs. So, I'm on my way to the hot springs on River Road, a road that I just traveled 2 days ago, and it was effortless. Now there's a big mud pit in the middle of it. I mean, I guess this is Big Bend, man. It's just remarkable how much the terrain can change, especially after a rainstorm. But I get to backtrack, yay, because I am not doing this again. Gross. See, I'm still muddy from the last hole. The last mud stuck.